50. That is the number of regular season goals Christian Ramirez has already collected in his nearly 3 years with Minnesota. That goal total puts him just 3 goals from tying, 4 goals from taking over the all-time regular season scoring spot from former United and current Miami player Pablo Campos. Here now are the Summit Brewing Company's starting lineups. Ibson, his play against Edmonton was just fantastic, including an 80-yard run on Christian Ramirez's second goal of the night.
Yeah, that might have been Ibson's best performance we've seen from him. He played the ball quickly, he played it very sharply, and that's what Minnesota needs from him tonight. Like you said, Chris, that 70, 80-yard run for Ramirez's third goal was outstanding. We need more of that from Ibson tonight if Minnesota's going to be successful.
The Carolina Railhawks, they have 34 goals this year. Nazmi Al-Boldawi has assisted on nearly a third of those.
Yeah, with 10 assists, Chris, he's leading the league with assists, but they need a big game from him tonight to keep their playoff hopes alive. Anytime he gets in the final third, Minnesota got to get on this guy quickly because he will pick people out in the box and he will make them pay, so Minnesota has to pay special attention to him tonight.
Ibson. The switch, trying to connect with Cruz, but Moses was there for Carolina. Ibson wins it back. Spies. Ben Spies. Cruz. Ibson, that's blocked and cleared away. So free kick for Minnesota. It'll be Kevin Venegas to take it as we're into the 7th minute. Curler. Hit the side net and good effort from Venegas. Cruz wide open on the left. He'll play it in with the left foot. Low. Ramirez! Very good unselfish play by Minnesota there. Good service in, and the header by Fondy goes wide. Good ball from Davis to Spies. Out to Cruz. Spies from 25 yards out. Silvestri makes the save. Shriver from way out and diving to his right is Samian Jacques. Al-Boldawi going to his left. Deleuze back to Al-Boldawi. Nazmi Al-Boldawi, right foot. His shot. Tobin able to get out of danger around Spies. Fondy. Good tackle by Davis. Banks. Ramirez. He had 2 goals last week. Cruz. Danny Cruz off the bar. Ramirez will play it back in towards the far post.
Great ball movement there by Minnesota. Ramirez played the ball square to J.C. Banks. Nice little touch there. Return pass from Ramirez. Another. See, one touch, Chris, and you can't get close to Minnesota players. Ramirez comes inside. He just, this ball just a little too much for J.C. Banks to hit this first time. Wasn't the greatest pass from J.C. Banks, but Cruz gets in there, left foot just a little too high off the crossbar.
Daly into the attack. Finds Fondy. Watson! What a save by Samian Jacques!
How about advance? How about your Carolina Railhawks on a Sweet Tomatoes corner kick?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant save, but once again, Minnesota giving people time on the edge of the box, 20 yards out. They've got to close that ball down quick. Might have took a deflection even, but what a save by Sammy, getting the hand on the first 15 minutes of the game. They were very good, but lately Carolina's been running the game.
Shriver in on Njok. And Samian Jacques comes up big once again from Minnesota. Venegas. He'll play the switch to Davis. Now Ibson. Through for Davis. First time across. Here's Banks with a lot of space. J.C. Banks. T. Shipolani. Quickly up the left side for the Railhawks. In stoppage time of the first half. There's the whistle from the referee to bring this first half to a close. 0-0 through 45 minutes of play between Minnesota and Carolina. NASL League leading goal scorer Christian Ramirez with 18 goals, and Ben Spies to kick off to get the second half underway at Wake Med Soccer Park. And Minnesota quickly on the attack. Ramirez skips one in to Silvestri, trying to catch the Carolina defense on their heels.
Exactly, and why not start like that? It's a very positive move from Minnesota right off the first whistle there.
Ibson, low still down. Referee hasn't seen him. Ibson 3v2. Through for Ramirez. Ramirez trying a chip.
So you just play the game, and maybe in the last 10 or 15 minutes of the game, the word might get down that you need a goal. So then they could start taking chances if they need to.
Shipolani. Watson. Blocked by Pitch Colin. Abeldawi now. Curler. And Sammy and Jacques makes the save once again for United.
We showed the Raya result there, Chris, on the scoreline, but it affects Carolina just as it does Minnesota.
Step by Watson. Here's Matt Watson. Through ball for Shriver. Brian Shriver. Left-footed cross. Bondy puts it away. And Carolina takes a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, poor giveaway by Minnesota. Turns to a turnover. A great ball across here by Shriver. Just a little tap in at the far post by Fondy.
Thanks to Matt Fondy in the 52nd minute. Shipolani dribbling through traffic. T. Shipolani. Abeldawi. Daly wins it back for the Railhawks. Miller out to Shipolani. He'll play the cross in. Fondy almost had goal number 2.
Yeah, golden opportunity for Fondy there. 6 yards out. He's got to hit the target there. If he does, it's a goal.
Moses. Shriver. Fondy. Fondy. Right back to Fondy again. Abeldawi. That hit low. And a penalty kick in favor of Carolina has been called.
This all comes about from Minnesota not closing down, giving them a lot of time and space. Numerous times to clear the ball. Never gets clear. Damian Lowe, not a lot he could do there. He's putting his head down to try and hit it. Yes, his arms are away from his body. Hits him in the arm. The referee has no choice but to give a penalty kick.
Austin Deleuze having a word with the referee, trying to get at least a yellow card out of his pocket for Damian Lowe. So we're in the 73rd minute. Penalty kick for Carolina. Nazmi Abeldawi looking to increase the lead to 2. Puts it high. Minnesota still with life.
He's not a goal scorer, Chris. He's an assistant. He makes assists, and he's trying to hit the ball at the crossbar here to find someone. And he was a good penalty taker. So I'll let you take that up with him.
Here's Ibson. Into Ramirez. Out to Venegas. Venegas. Saved by Silvestri. Rebound. Touched away by Tobin. 79th minute. 1-0 the score in favor of Carolina, who's on the attack. Sammy and Jacques. Couldn't quite control. Coleman knocks it away. Carolina right back at Minnesota. Deleuze. Slow roller goes wide. Shriver. Abeldawi. With Bernardo Añor, you have to remember that first game of the year, he and Kareem Moses hit heads. Here's Fondy. He pushes that to the side.
Once again, that's about the 3rd or 4th time Minnesota players have given the ball away very, very cheaply.
Davis to it first ahead of Fondy. Banks. Minnesota still with possession. Little chip to the far post. Banks wide open. And no goal. Offside.
I don't know if he's calling Banks offside or if it was Ramirez at the far post.
I think it was Pino.
This Pino was offside. He got that slight touch to it. I thought it went straight to Ramirez, but
Banks. Spees from distance. Pushed aside out of the corner by Brian Silvestri. Venegas at the corner this time. Off of Fondy. Silvestri in trouble. Ramirez can't put it away from Minnesota. We've gone final in Cary. After being shut out in back-to-back games, Carolina finds the net tonight as they win 1-0.